What's up guys? So today we're going to be doing a video on scalloped frets. If you don't know what it is just the wood being carved out in between the frets. So the sole purpose of this is just for bends and vibrato. It makes it so that there's no resistance from the wood in between the frets against your finger while you're doing your bends. So when you're bending with scalloped frets, you can actually get under the string. On a traditional fretboard, you cannot do that at all. You have the wood just, bashing up against your finger and you feel a lot of resistance. This, it's like the string just feels like it's gliding against the two frets, like it's on a rails. So with that being in that way, it makes it so that you can just do bends and, pick the notes that you're doing with it. It's just effortless when you're doing it. And then especially if you get lighter gauge strings, then it really feels like it just has no resistance at all. So what I think is insane is that no guitar companies offer scalloped frets. The fact that that is the way that it is, I think is really ridiculous, because the way this can improve your bends and vibrato in your playing is so far and beyond what you would expect, in my opinion. There are a few drawbacks with scalloped frets, but I think having the benefit of being actually being able to grab the string from under it, you just have so much more control, and not having that option to even do that, I think is just crazy. It's hard for me to go to a regular guitar without scalloped frets, because I'm so used to just being able to grab under the string and do all my bends. I get used to it in 5 minutes, but it's, so much easier with a scalloped fretboard. Couple things with scalloped fretboards though. We're gonna talk about some of the negative effects, I guess, of it. So with scalloped frets, you can make the note sharp. You can make it sharp by a whole note. So if I just press on the note, I just went up a whole, note just from pressing on the string too hard. So that is one of the things you need to come across. But I think honestly, the scalloped frets train you not to fret as hard, because you don't need to exert that much energy to fret the note. So this thing kind of trains you to do that. And then once you go to a regular fretboard, it helps your technique like that, because you feel like you can just fly through it, because there's no consequence of hitting it as sharp with a flat fretboard compared to scalloped frets. The other thing with scalloped frets is that you can pull the string for chords a little bit easier. Since there is no resistance, the strings will actually want to pull just a little more. But these are all just things you can adjust with your technique that come pretty fast. Actually, it's not some learning curve that takes you a year to get used to or something crazy like that. You'll get used to it within maybe one playing session, or definitely over a course of just a week, you would be used to it by then. And I think the benefits of being able to bend and really rip into your vibrato and bends like that, I think outweigh the other issues that you could just learn to not do. So when I'm doing a chord like this, I can really pull that chord by accident because you don't have that resistance. Like I said though, these are all just technical things that you can rework, and that I think are overall more beneficial for your playing across every kind of instrument. So that's really the thing. Some people think scalloped frets miraculously make you play faster or make techniques easier. That's really not the truth. If anything, when you're sliding up like this, you actually feel the frets. They feel like notches pretty much, and it makes it a lot harder to do slidey stuff, I'd say. So when you're doing runs like that, you really feel the notches of the frets. But like I said, these are things that you can overcome within, you know, a session of playing or a week if it takes that long. But that's really the only thing you feel that is just the sharpness if you press too hard, or the notches when you're sliding up and down. But overall, I think having scalloped frets is more beneficial than not having it. Because you can just rework your technique, and then you have the benefit of being able to bend like crazy with no resistance. And I think that benefit outweighs just having a flat fretboard that coddles your heavy playing. Like, there's no reason to play that heavy to begin with. So I don't see a reason why you would honestly play with a traditional fretboard. Unless if you're just mainly a rhythm player and you just want to mash and have super heavy gauge strings, and that's okay too, because everyone has the way they want to play. But if you're a lead guitar player, seriously consider trying a scalloped fretboard. Sorry, I'm dying. Seriously consider a scalloped fretboard. I hope my voice doesn't sound too hoarse this whole thing. Because if you're a lead player and you want to really work on your bends and being able to really just do stuff like that and have no resistance with bends, I really recommend a scalloped fretboard. But yeah, if you have any questions, you know, down in the comments, please like and subscribe if you like the video. I'm excited to do more like this. I'm excited to get better at doing videos like this, so hope to see you guys in the comments, and thanks for watching.